Hey, welcome to Core Move for the week of July 17th, 2023. I'm your host, Stephen Saunders, local real estate market expert with Avenue Realty. I'm on location at Paulina Springs at Black Butte Ranch to talk to you about the week's market activity for Sisters, Bend, and Redmond. I'll talk a little bit about this place, Paulina Springs, at the end of the episode. It's a beautiful, peaceful place. But before we get into it, I have to ask a favor. Please like this video, subscribe, and share. Give your feedback in the comments. And thank you to those of you that have called, emailed, and commented. Your support and engagement with this content and channel really do mean the world to me. But more importantly, you are shaping what content gets produced. There is so much data I can get into, and so many great local stories and events, venues that I can cover. I want to know what you want to know about Central Oregon and get that information to you. Now also, if you are a market actor in the Central Oregon real estate market, please consider working with me. Reach out via phone, email, text, ask questions. Let's discuss your real estate needs and goals and see if I'm the guy to help you get there. I'm here to help you however I can. I gladly share my market expertise and can be a powerful ally, when you are navigating and transacting in the Central Oregon real estate market. In fact, I just helped another buyer get into contract in Aubrey Park in Bend. It's a beautiful house. You'll see my social posts on it. And we just closed on a premium listing in Redmond. So I'm pretty active in the market up here. Now, if you want to get in touch, here's my contact information, so you can reach out directly. Or if you just want to stay kind of informed, I do this each and every week, and I post on social media, so you can find me there or here. Okay, so today we cover the weekly market stats for Sisters, Bend, and Redmond. Now, I'll also present some charts to display market statistics or to visualize aspects of the market activity. Now, I have been hard at work developing systems and IP to streamline getting this information to you. I'm kind of a data nerd, so it's fun, but it's also for you. And these charts are interactive. They have varieties that are in code. So if you're interested in exploring the data, playing around, see the blog post that's associated with this content. Okay, let's look at Sisters. This week, we've seen 6 new listings make their debut on the market. Now, 8 properties had their prices adjusted, and 5 properties caught the eye of prospective buyers and are now pending. And lastly, there were 4 proud new homeowners and sisters that have settled into their dream home, closing their transactions. The most activity can be seen in the Clear Pine and Mackenzie Meadow Village subdivisions, where properties are getting snapped up pretty quickly in this market. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more cozy, this week Sisters Woodlands homes ranged from 890 square feet to about 1,250 square feet, perfect for those seeking a compact yet comfortable living space. Now, for those with a taste of the finer things, this week the most premium homes could be found at The Rim in Aspen Lakes, listed at $1.625 million, and at Panoramic View Estates, where homes were priced at about $1.4 million. Now, whether you're looking to downsize, upgrade, or just find your very first home in Sisters, let me help you. Reach out to me. I can help you explore the options. Okay, on to Bend. This week saw 66 new listings and 74 price changes, while 59 properties are pending and 52 have closed. Now, the Bend Market Action Index has taken a 3-point shift, moving from 41 to 38, indicating a strengthening of buyer power. Now, let's delve into the Bend price changes. We saw some notable outliers this week, as you can see in the chart. The greatest reduction was a substantial $100,000 cut, while the largest bid above the list price came in at a whopping $230,000. Now, most price changes fell between the first and third quartiles, which is right in the middle of that range, ranging from a decrease of $61,000 to an increase above ask of $55,000. Now, the median change was a modest $1,000, but the outliers really skewed the average price, up to nearly $17,000. So activity is buzzing in several subdivisions. Last week, Tetheros saw 9 transactions and offered the greatest range of prices in the upmarket segment. And OWW, with 8 changes, is the most active in the mid to down market segment. Northwest Crossing had 7 transactions and is a hotbed for the up market new development. And Aubrey Butte had 6 transactions and is an upmarket neighborhood of consistently priced and consistently sized homes. Bend continues to be an exciting place for real estate, even though inventory is kind of drying up. Stay tuned for our channel for more updates and insights. Okay, let's take a look at Redmond. Now this week, the market saw 27 new listings, 25 price changes, and 19 properties are pending sale. 21 transactions closed. Now let's dive into the price changes this week. Some outliers have notably affected the market. A single property turned heads in Redmond, fetching a staggering $116,000 over list price. Now, the lower fence of price changes was at $70,000 reduction, and price changes mostly fell within the first and third quartiles, and they ranged from a reduction of $24,500 to an increase above list of $8,700. Now, there were enough price reductions to keep both the median and mean negative at $5,000 and $7,000 respectively. Now, an important factor to consider is that price reductions affect 40% of the transactions in Redmond. The Redmond real estate market is a diverse and dynamic place with opportunities for both buyers and sellers, especially the all-important first-time home buyers who are trying to establish a foothold in Central Oregon and build a foundation to build wealth for themselves. So stay connected with our channel, again, for updates and insights to each of those areas. Now, if you have any questions or are looking to get in on the market action, you know what to do. Reach out. So let's compare the 3 markets. Today, we're going to focus on the key metric of days on market and how it compares across Sisters, Bend, and Redmond, so you get a sense of how quickly the different markets are moving. Let's start with outliers for each market. Now, these are important because they can skew averages that may be used to determine pricing if you're selling, or a negotiation strategy if you're on the buying side. So for each market, the longest a property was on the market was 260 days in Sisters, 360 days in Bend, and 195 days in Redmond. Now those are the outliers. The median days on the market tell a very different story. Properties in Sisters were on the market for a median of 25 days, in Bend for 18 days, and in Redmond, the market moved even faster with a median of 16 days. But taking a look at the third quartile, which represents the top 25% of properties in terms of days on market, we see that in Sisters, properties were on the market for 51 days, in Bend for 57 days, and in Redmond for 42 days. What does this all mean? What is the data telling us? Well, based on closing activity for this week, Redmond is the fastest moving market of the 3, with properties selling quicker than in Sisters and Bend. Okay, I want to just kind of touch base on an event that the family did. We had a great time at the 48th Annual Quilt Show, and I'm just going to show you some of the quick clips, quick highlights from my visit. Now, our son was selling water and beverages, so we're really proud of him that he got into his first kind of entrepreneurial foray. He got to earn a little money while being of service to the community, but that also means I didn't get to see the entire event. And I also got a little airtime on local news, so I'll share that too. Check it out.
Throughout the entire town of Sisters hung colorful quilts with intricate designs everywhere you looked and turned, and hundreds of people were admiring the artwork strung around town. It was the 48th annual Sisters Outdoor Quilt Show. Sisters resident Stephen Saunders says this is hands down his favorite event of the year.
It brings thousands of people from all over the world, and like the art is everything from the traditional, what you think of as a quilt, to pretty mind-blowing geometries and just patterns that are really incredible.
The mission of the show is to celebrate the art, skill, and heritage of quilting and fiber arts and enhance Sisters in Central Oregon.
For those that don't know, Black Butte Ranch is a private recreation community. It's located about an hour to the northwest of Bend, in about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on where you go into the town from Sisters, downtown Sisters. It's nestled nestled in the verdant heart of Black Butte Ranch is the largest spring on the grounds. It's right behind me. It's Paulina Springs. Emerging from the quiet earth, its water ripples gently along this lush wooded area. The place can be accessed via a peaceful boardwalk. Check this out. And it's a special place. It's a testament to the wonders carved by the forces of time and the legacy of the volcanic mountains. And from what I hear, the journey the water takes to get to this spot is pretty remarkable. It starts as snow and precipitation on Black Butte. And it takes 20 years through the mountain and bedrock to get here. And it is delicious water to drink. Now, just to touch on the history of this area, it's believed that some 15,000 years ago, Native Americans migrated to what we now call sisters. And their oral histories of the biface tools they left behind reveal that they would stop at this place, Paulina Springs, during their journey from the Great Basin and the Oregon coast. Now, in 1880, the first cattle and horse ranch was established in this area. And over the past 2 centuries, this land has changed hands quite a bit. And gradually, it shaped the property that we know and love today, called Black Butte Ranch. That's just a really brief history. If you want to delve deeper into the historical timeline of this place, go to the Sisters Oregon Historical Timeline, and you can check out the website. It's right here to find out more. All right, thank you for tuning in. If you are still watching, please just subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. Share this content with someone that you know will benefit from it or is maybe considering the real estate market. Now, wherever you are, have a good one, and I'll see you next week.